And we can just dance the night away until we get no more. Shake all the hurt away so you can feel and forget who you used to be. For just tonight, could you just dance the night away?
Alright, so we have found a mission here. That I think it's either here or there that we're trying to deliver to Toga. So we're gonna do that. Give me a second while we get the team filled. We are only allowed 4. We have the healer. Do we have a spellcaster? Because I could change out that one. That's fine. I think this 4 will do. Because we're only, this area isn't that hard. So yeah, I found one. There's a lot of activity going on in Guild Wars 1. I was mentioning it to stream. It's insane. It took me a good moment to actually load into the main city hub of this area. Which is great. But it's a lot. People are talking about coming back, their childhood. People are like, I don't really know what... Okay, I do know... I have a theory as to why people are like making a hurry back. There is the reforged thing that they did for Guild Wars 2, or Guild Wars 1, but I don't really know what that implies. I just know that it was on... I had like a feed that I was looking at, and it was telling me about video games. It keeps me up to date with some video games, but I didn't read into it. But it told me that they were doing something big with Guild Wars 1, and I don't know what that really means in detail. I'll have to look it up and read on it and stuff, because I saw it and thought, oh cool, that's great, and then just closed it. I just read the title that they did something, a new program was added or do something, whatever. But a lot of people are in the city area, and it's more players than I've seen in a while. Granted, I've not played this game for very long, but it's more players than I've seen in the entire time I've done it, which is probably half a year, maybe less, probably less than half a year. Probably like 6 months. And that's considering the fact that there were a lot of people during Halloween in Lion's Arch. But even then, it wasn't that much. Which is good. I'm glad that they're getting a little bit more attention and a little bit more focus. Okay. So I'm trying to decide if I want to go down this way. I'm tempted to. I can't remember. I think this bridge connects. I'm pretty sure there's a bridge that connects down here to it. We gotta stay like close to this edge. Yeah. Anyways, I think I'm doing pretty good with this warrior ranger build. It's not amazing, like, not saying that I say it's not amazing as in like it's working great for me, but it's probably not the best optimal for it, but that's just kind of on brand with me. I'm running with what works, and then later I'll figure out what actually is good. Through trial and error and conversations, I'll figure it out. It's the same thing that happened with Guild Wars 2 as well. I started using Snowcrow for Guild Wars 2, and that's how I ended up getting a little bit better with that one. But, so yeah. But, anywho, for right now, I was expecting Warrior to be a bit, I don't know, more difficult. I think when I was testing out Warrior, it was a lot different when you're playing pure warrior versus it being a secondary, and I didn't understand adrenaline. Now I kind of figured out that adrenaline is so different than energy. It's just I can't really see my energy or my I don't know how much it's at. I still have 4, but I don't have much adrenaline I have. But I figured it would be more of a hindrance in the long range for it, but it doesn't really seem like it's the case. It really doesn't seem like it's that big of a drawback when you're using weapons, because it turned, I've learned that warriors have weapons they can use and everything, but it's more like an extra perk thing. It's like having a magic except warrior. It's like if your fists were enchanted. But so you can still use staffs and stuff in between. It's just you can't use it constantly, which makes it a little bit better in my opinion. Because I can still use like 2 skills, with adrenaline. Granted, I can't necessarily use them back to back. I have to give them a little time to work. but they're really working well. These two are working really well, in my opinion. But I think I'm enjoying using the long the I think it's a curve bow right now, but I think a bow and axe combo will be a lot of fun. I hope this bridge isn't packed like crazy. I'm really hoping that it was only there was only people trying to ambush you on it for plot's sake, but I have a feeling that that's not the case. Also, people are really enjoying like Ritualist in Guild Wars 2, so it's really nice to kind of see Ritualist in this game and in Guild Wars 2 now. I really appreciate the fact that there's now that other connection, because granted, a lot of things in Guild Wars 2 and Guild Wars 1 are similar plot-wise or character-wise or things just existing in the same space kind of thing. Sharing content, essentially, I should say. There we go. But it's kind of nice to be able to see that. To see it being bridged more and more each time. Are these two units together? Or are they just traveling together? I mean, I probably could handle them, I just don't really want to. All at once, I'd rather deal with them separately. Yeah, I think we've got them separated enough that we could kill some of them off before either side gets to be an issue. There we go. 4 cam what? What'd I do? Playful. I wonder why my pet is playful. I just realized my tiger's playful, and I'm kind of curious as to why. I really need to look it up. I need to find out what the difference is on it, because there's something to it. I really wanted to get a dire one, but I don't know if I'll be able to get that. Because from what it looked when I was reading it, the way to get dire and stuff was it sounded really difficult. Okay. Okay, good. So that really was just a plotted ambush. I'm okay with that. There's Crimson here that are friends. Suspicious. Suspicious. I see Toga is turning out idealist fools. Was like you once, head swimming with ideas and nobility and honor. I shall tell you a secret. It is a lies. There is no honor, no nobility, just money. What is this? So that old fool wants me to leave peacefully, does he? I think not. Crimson is here to stay. Take that back to your master. And while you're at it, tell all the people so that they have 2 choices: surrender to me or die quickly. You're not really going to get very far with that as your slogan, because all that does is make people mad. But see, look at this. There's so many players here in this one location, and there's a lot of veterans, and there's a lot of chit-chatting going on too. It's great. I'm glad there's activity going on. They need the little bit of a boost. Just like Guild Wars 2 needs the boost too, so both games need it. It's not like it's just one or the other. I expect as much. Captain has signed his own death warrant. The Emperor thanks you for your efforts. Okay, so we got second impression. The Emperor feared the captain would not see reason. Scouts report that Togan's former Togo. I think is it Togo? His former student was ordered to attack the village. My forces cannot possibly reach us in time yet. Yet we must go on the offense to save the village. Okay, would you serve the if you would serve the Emperor, head to the things. Okay. So we have to go. So head to this village, cancel with the approaching 9 forces, 9 groups of things. Head to the pillar of enticing the push. So do we have to go to both? Is that what I'm getting? Okay, I guess we have to head to one first. Okay. I'm okay. Yeah, it says head to so yeah. So it's ants, so we have to go and deal with them. Oh, this is gonna be an interesting situation. Let's get rid of that mender. Where's my team at? Oh. Maybe we should get rid of... Hold up, back up a little bit. I feel like we should all go over here and deal with these guys first. We've got a lot of rangers throwing stuff. I wonder where the revival area is in this. I'll probably eat the pumpkin pie. I don't think I need much of it. I actually do, but I'm also eating pumpkin pie in the game. No. I already love you anyways, it's free. What was that free? It sounds like you're just lame. Life doesn't teach you anything. Yeah, and you're sucking at it. You're sucking at the game of life. Oh. There's guards, okay. Who? Why is she getting angry? Yeah. Yeah, well, she probably feels the vibrations more than I do because they're hammering and all that. Hmm? Oh, I already did that earlier. I explained earlier that they're doing construction on above us or below us. We can't tell which. Below us. It's not above us half the time. But they're working on... I explained it earlier in the stream that if you hear banging and tapping for the next few days, it's because of that. Are we I guess we're protecting the peasants is what we're doing. Yeah. That's what we're doing. We got overwhelmed by the first 9 groups because they were all just right there. It's like, oh, this is a lot. But it's okay. And they're dropping petty change. Drop more. I know you guys are only like level 7, but come on. Did you not rob people on the way here, you know? Okay, while they do that, I'm gonna grab some change. We're surprisingly doing well. We have a healer in there? We do. Kill that healer. How did... Oh, well, whatever. We're gonna go down another time. Okay. They got I think the healer got downed after the other two. What's the word I'm thinking of? The other two melee ones got done. Yeah, come over here and page it us. There we go. Now that they're close, I think that's the other two. They weren't getting that shield skill since they weren't close to me. I don't know how far that range is, or if it just affects the team as overall. I feel like it's just within range. Okay. So we've engaged with these 9 groups. Let's go ahead and... Go ahead and get rid of them, shall we? I think it's interesting that the spirits still stay up even after they're all gone. You know? Because they're gone. They're gone. There we go. Awesome. So we've done that. And we only died like twice, which is pretty good, I think, considering how we're outnumbered by a lot. I don't really want to have the villagers be the ones that kind of like help, if that makes sense. Let me use some attribute points some more. I'm using marksman. Increases the dealt damage by your pet. I guess we could do this real quick. Just so I'm using points. And so my pet theoretically will do a little bit more damage. Okay. Yeah, and then we just need to head out this way. But yeah, like I said, there's a lot of commotion going on. And it's nice. But yeah, so they're working on something above us, so it's making a lot of noise. So they have random music and you'll hear saws and hammers every now and then. I don't know if it's being picked up on the streams and recordings yet, and I don't think it would matter even if I could, because I couldn't remove them, even if I wanted to. So we're just going to have to deal with that. Alright, so they're just out here. This area might be harder to defend than the other region. Figaro. He's judging me. Head back into the city, won't you? Do us a favor. Let's get those mesmers. I want that thing to work. There we go. Let's get the mender. Okay. Get the mender. Do that. Sorry, I was trying to be supportive. The mesmer again over here. Isn't there another mesmer? Yeah, there's a mesmer there. There we go. More mesmers. Get that mender in there. This side's doing way better. Maybe they're more spread out? Or maybe they're just targeting the other gunners. Or the other, rangers. I don't know. Sorry, I thought I could use it. There we go. Let's back up a little bit. I do notice that everyone else is down, by the way, but I'm just going to see if I can get Some of them dead, you know, some more of them dead. Yeah. I think we did pretty good. We got through what, like, sorry, I ended up in the end button, I think, at one point. We got through almost all of them except for 2 groups. I wish it would hurry up. What? Why are you over here? That doesn't make any sense. We haven't been gone that long for you to take out them. That doesn't make any sense. Weird. Sorry, I was hoping I could try and cover it. It does confuse me though that they were behind here, because they like, there's only one guard that was dead, so that would have been one thing, but that's not what was going on. Oh well, I'm very confused. Do that. Get rid of the mesmer. As soon as we get rid of the mesmers, who knew that the game gets a lot easier? Oh my god, did they ever? Look at how much money just got dropped. It's just everywhere. At least we didn't have any the guards here got injured and died, but we didn't have any NPCs die, it looks like. Nice. Nice. It was good. But yeah, there's a ton of players over in the main city of this map. Do you know what the deal is? Why is Guild Wars 2 being, or Guild Wars 1 having Forge on such a big deal? Do you know? I haven't read up on it. But like, there's a ton of players. Like, it took me a moment to actually load in. Not like a bad amount of loading, but it was notable. Look it up. I'm kind of curious now. Okay, let's go see, where's the NPC at? Oh, he's over here. He's behind me. It's Reforge, yeah. Okay, that's not. What should you do for info? Oh, okay, yeah, okay. That's cool. So it says that it's update to the original Guild Wars game that focuses on improving game experience for both. Okay, cool. Alright. So it's supposed to improve the game overall. I'll have to read more on it and see what the full thing says, but that's something. Okay, Togo agrees that the attack on the village cannot go unanswered. Not that my reinforcements. Now that my reinforcements arrived, I have sent them to the to aid ahead. Aid them, and they will help you eliminate and the Crimson. Okay, so yeah, so this is the line of missions that we missed. This whole line right here of helping deal with the the truth. It's a good thing that we did it later, though. I'm not gonna lie, because trying to deal with 9 waves of enemies at level 10, which is probably closer to what most of those guys are, it would have been a problem. I still died like a few times, but I didn't die obsessively amounts, I don't think. 3 times is not that bad for trying to deal with 9 waves on 2 fronts. It's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. So I'm supposed to improve it. I'll have to read up on it and see what the whole thing says. But I was just curious as to what people were saying about it as to why it was such a big deal. Because there's a lot of hubba bubba going on. So clearly, whatever is going on got the community excited. And I haven't been paying attention to much when it comes to updates recently. The weather had me sleeping a lot. I found out exactly why I was so tired, right? My husband was worried I was getting sick or something was bad was going to happen, you know. Because I'm sleepy a lot of the time, but not sleepy. Because when you have anxiety or depression or ADHD, one of the 3, I'm pretty sure I have anxiety and ADHD. My family, I have some family who have depression too. So that's still on the table as an option of concern. But I don't really feel like I have depression because I don't have the similar symptoms as my other family members do. Why are you 3 just standing there? Like, I say that because I have my family members who have depression. They're much more extreme, like way more extreme. If I am content, happy, and left alone, I'm completely capable of being unaffected by things. There's a lot of problems going on here. I guess it's because it would be like a war zone going on. And I say that because if I have to... I guess they're just attacking them. I guess we could just help them. Because I've noticed that if I have, if I'm stressed, then I start getting antsy and then I lose track of what I'm wanting to do and stuff like that. But it's more like that. So if I'm stressed, that causes things. So I don't have that. Anyways, what I'm trying to get at is that he thought maybe the sleeping, at first we thought maybe the sleeping was just a bout of ADHD. I think someone called it ADHD paralysis on YouTube. I don't know if that's true or not. It was kind of funny, nonetheless, as a thought. But is it worth going on the bridge here, or is it worth going around the other way? I don't know. These groups look way bigger than they did before. Let's see if we can find a healer and all that. There it goes. So, we found a healer. But the sleeping was too much, and then I wasn't really helping anything. It wasn't like healing anything, and then I wasn't having any other symptoms. I wasn't having like stomach pains or cold symptoms, nothing like that. So it was weird that I was having these issues while also not having any energy. Turns out we found out what it is. It's a seasonal form of like allergy medicines. It's just like I think it's called like seasonal fatigue. And it's due to lack of sunlight, because the one thing in common that all those days had that I was feeling really sleepy was the sun wasn't out. Like right now, the sun is shining down on my computer, and it's out and about, and there's like clouds and everything. Oh, my inventory's full. Man, it's okay. And it's bright out. It wasn't bright out earlier when I was getting sick. So, and because I'm living in a building, it's not the same thing as. Oh, can we help other people? Is that what's going on? Is that why I have guards running around with me that I didn't have before? Oh, well, crap. I didn't know that. I mean, I knew he said he sent out guards, but I didn't realize I could go retrieve guards and have guards for myself. I could collect them all kind of thing. Well, then let's collect them all. Let's build a full-on army. They're not hurting my friend there, but... I was wondering why they were all standing there earlier. I was like, maybe they're just standing there. But no. Okay. Okay. So, do we miss anyone? I mean, we could kill him. We have the numbers. And build some booing up. But yeah. So we figured out that it was a seasonal allergy thing, which is good because we now know that whenever it's no sunlight out, I need to be sunbathing more, or getting up and doing other things. But yeah, it said that it could be due to diet changes and stuff, but we think it's probably due to the fact that we live in a building, and I have normally lived in buildings that are much smaller, so I'm not used to having not a lot of light. And suddenly we moved to New York and everything, and there's not a lot of light to work with. Okay, so I might drop this temporarily and then break stuff. There we go. So, because I want to pick up this blue dye. I definitely would want blue dye. But yeah, so we think that that's probably what caused it. Okay, do we have more soldiers we can pick up? I think we only picked up 2 units. Let's get rid of this. It's either going to be a pain ritualist or it's going to be the basic ritualist. Okay. I don't see any more that we can grab. That goes into that area. Like I said, I don't know if there's a scripted amount that we can have or if there is ones that we left behind. I don't know. I'm looking back here to make sure. Yeah, there's some guards over here. They're just Cantha guards. Are these some Cantha guards that we needed to collect? Or if these just guarding the town? They're really sturdy, so I don't know.
And we can just dance the night away until we get no more. I'll shake all the hurt away so you can